Hey, what's up guys? Kriscoolmod for the HDD installation. The new method, the method 1B that will be installed on your actual C drive. So this video, because I will have two videos, one for the solution 1A that it's a one-click solution. You will install my personal backup for RetroBeast, and the second solution it's the you will install on your personal C drive, but without deleting all your files. So you keep your files and you can just install the driver. Okay, so when you buy the RetroBeast, you will receive a Dropbox link that will point to the wiki. You will have all the information before you receive your drive. All right, you can read. After you will also a link to the C drive installation. Okay. The solution 1A, it's a one-click flash for your C drive that will delete all your files that you need to back up before. But what's great about this solution, it's very easy because it's a one-click installation, and also you will have everything already installed on your drive. You boot. When it's flash, you update your driver booster, your window update, and you're ready to play. You plug your Xbox and you're ready to play. That's the first solution. But some people, they want to keep their own PC, their own setup for whatever the reason, because some people, they want to build their arcade. So they, you need your gaming place and stuff like that. So it's only game and RetroBeast. So solution 1A is great, but some people they want to still working on their stuff and I don't know, use the PC for other stuff than RetroBeast. So the second solution, the 1B solution, is good for people that want to keep your C drive files. So let's explain. After you have the, if you read the 1B. So this video is for the 1B, the new installation solution manually. It's very easy. Both solutions are very, very easy. Just one is different than the other one, but at the end you will play the game. Okay, so when you receive your drive, you unwrap everything. If you receive a RB4, you remove all the bubble wrap. You make sure all the drive are properly inserted. Do not plug anything yet because we have to prepare the PC. Okay. Okay. When you read, I explained the first solution. I also talk about dual boot. You can do a dual boot if you want. So one drive is for your C drive personal booting system, and you can create a RetroBeast second dual boot system. You need to shut down your PC. You need to, let's say you boot to your personal drive. You need to shut down your PC. You need to unplug the RetroBeast drive. And on boot, you press F8 on most common motherboard PC. You choose your personal drive, you do your stuff. When you want to play RetroBeast, shut down the PC, plug a RetroBeast drive, the 80 terabyte, press F8 on boot, choose the RetroBeast, and you can play RetroBeast. That's another solution, not for most people, but that can be another solution. Okay, now you plug your drive, you shut down your PC, you plug your RetroBeast or RecoBay or internal drive the way you want to plug them. The best, if you can plug the most drive internally, is better. But if you have all your drive external, that's fine too. The D, E, O, P, Q, and the new R, you plug them on your actual PC. Okay, now you can boot it. You can boot your PC. And when you're gonna boot your PC, the first step, By the way, the PC you see now for this video, it's a brand new installation. It's a brand new installation, fresh installation. There is nothing, RetroBeast never boot on it. So just to show you that it's gonna work. Okay, the first step, when you plug your drive, you will go to, where's the wiki? Okay, I shut down the wiki. That's what's important. The first step, you don't boot anything. You don't do anything about, you right click on the window icon, you go to disk manager. Everything is explained in the manual, by the way, step by step. When you're gonna open disk manager, you will see all your drive, the D, E, O, P, Q, R drive. But because your C drive doesn't know about my drive, it's possible that all the letters are mismatched. You can have a F, G, E, D, E, E, whatever. So it's very easy. See now, by the way, the drive has the letter written on the title, so you cannot mess up. So if you check, like now I have the 2 terabyte installed in it. By the way, this tutorial is good for any PC, any RetroBeast version, as long as you have Windows 11, and as long as you have one of my RetroBeast type, can be 80 terabyte, 2 terabyte, 16 terabyte, doesn't matter, same setup. So you go to disk manager, you right click on the drive that doesn't have the proper letter, you change. So this one is supposed to be D. D is not accessible now because D is already taken. So what you need to do, you go on your D that's supposed to be F, and you change to F, the one that's supposed to be F. Where's the F? F is taken also. My God. What? Oh, E is F and my God. Okay. Okay. So the F I'm gonna change. Sounds complicated, but it's supposed to be not. So all drive letters I need, they're already taken, but mismatched. So what you do, you take any drive and you change to any letters, okay, that you don't need. And we're gonna come back. Okay, now the E is changed to G. So now the F is available. So this drive is supposed to be F. Now it's available. F. So now the TTX3 save F is F. All right. Now I can change the D to D. All right. So the D is D, the F is F, and the E now I can change it to E. So you do that for all the drive. So all drives should be usually D, the master drive, D, E, O, P, Q, R, and also F for the second partition. I'm gonna write it on the manual. It's not written, but the F also. So if you want the RetroBeast to work properly, all drives should have the title letters set in disk manager. That's the first step. All right. Now to make sure, you open Windows Explorer, you go to PC, and you will see all your drive. D is D, E is E, F, F. Now you don't see it, but you will see the E is E, O, O, Q, R. So you make sure all drive are properly set. If you have problem, disconnect all your personal external drive that you have now and plug them back later. So that's very, very important. So now all your drive are properly set. Um, a good advice is to update your BIOS motherboard, to tweak your motherboard and make it up to date. You can search online your brand of motherboard, and they will explain how to update your motherboard. It's optional. You need a 250 gigabyte minimum OS, but any kind of OS bigger or smaller doesn't matter. But I suggest not to use the old-fashioned the 2.5, the ZIS version. It's very slow. It's better to use a SSD M.2 or NVMe plugged to your motherboard. Okay, set the proper letter. Yeah, okay, I explain well here. DEFOPQR, and the 2 terabyte is DEF. All right, I send a picture. So the disk is set. Good job. Almost finished. Now we're gonna open the on your D drive. You will go to your File Explorer. You go to Wiki installation, and you open the window one-click installation. So you double the folder one, the first one, you click on install. That will install all your driver you need for the RetroBeast. Click yes, click yes. I'm not gonna click all of them. Because it's your own PC, it's possible that you already have the driver installed because you already play Steam game or whatever. So it's possible that when you install some driver, you will have an error or it will say already installed. Don't panic, just keep it, close it, and move on to the next one. All right. I did this one, and you do click on each one. See, setup fail. It's not fail, it's because you already have it. Okay, and you double click on each one. This one, you click on install, it's righted on it. You double click each files in the driver installation until the end. Okay. And in this folder, you have the shortcut for the RetroBeast that you can put it on your desktop. This is Hyperspin. You're not gonna need to use all of them. You just drag the one. RetroBeast is the most important, the Beast Universe. You right-click, show more option, and pin to taskbar. Okay. Or you can just drag it on your desktop. That's the shortcut for your D drive RetroBeast. The wiki, you can put the wiki and stuff like that. All right. Or if you want, you just click the old folder on your desktop. That's it. That's it. It's very easy. After that, it's not finished yet. You need to install driver booster. You can buy it or you can use the free version. Okay, you press free download. Don't worry, it's not a spam, it's not a... And when it's installed, you click on it and it will scan your PC for extra driver that it's important for your PC. It's gonna scan also all your for your GPU, your CPU. Every component on your PC will be scanned, and you will have your PC up to date, like a brand new baby. All right. So that's important, and also you need to update your window update. No thanks. This is driver booster. It's a one-click solution. If you buy like now I have the Pro. The Pro, what it's gonna do, the Driver Booster Pro, is gonna scan all your gaming driver. That's really good. If you have the free version, it will skip some gaming driver. That's why I provide the folder with the manual to install manually. But if you buy Driver Booster, it's supposed to give you all the driver you need. Okay? You click Update, and you let after it's gonna ask you to reboot when it's finished. So it's gonna scan your GPU, CPU, motherboard, chipset, everything you need for your PC. If you never did that, also check your window update. Very important. And it's almost done. Where we were. Okay, this is the drive, the drive, the drive. It's almost done. You need to install free driver booster. Also, you can search if you're not sure that you have all the your graphic card or CPU drive. You can search Google or your internet browser. Search, let's say you have NVIDIA or Intel or AMD. Just type the name of your graphic card. Okay, I'm gonna show you. Let's say you have NVIDIA RTX 3060. Oh, and you always says driver, and it's gonna point you to the NVIDIA driver. You download the NVIDIA driver. You do the same thing for your Intel or AMD. Follow their instruction, and that way you're gonna make sure you have the latest driver for your graphic card. Just search Google when you have a problem, and it's always a magic. Okay, after your window, it's finished. After driver booster, it's finished. Both of them is gonna tell you to reboot. Reboot your PC, and I suggest after a reboot to scan a second time just to make sure driver booster, window update before playing RetroBeast. Also, after a reboot, make sure all your drive are properly set to the proper letters. You're not gonna have problem. And last and not the least, you need the security turn off for all my drive before booting anything. Okay? Because RetroBeast has 14 million files, and your PC, if it's gonna scan or your antivirus or your Norton or your security, it's guaranteed it's gonna delete some important files. Okay, it's very important. But before you play RetroBeast, you go to setting. I'm gonna show you. You go to the main page, privacy and security. You go to Windows security, and I suggest to turn off everything. Okay? Some people, they're gonna say, oh, I need a protection and stuff like that. Fine. You can run Windows security. You can run your Norton or your security, but you have to give an exception for my DEOPQRF drive. All of them. Because it's guaranteed that one PC game's not gonna boot because it's called a false virus. It's gonna scan all the RetroBeast drive. It's gonna say, whoa, 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 the Switch emulator game or PC game, it's a virus, so you're not gonna be able to play a Switch game or PC game. So I'm gonna show you what to do. It's very easy. You open, let's start again. You go to setting. You go to privacy security, Windows security. You click virus, threat, and protection. Usually, you click on manage. The real-time protection cannot be turned off if you turn it off, it's gonna turn on. It's always on, but the rest, everything else can be turned off. But the most important one, I'm gonna show you. It's add or remove exclusion. So what you do, you click folder, you go to each RetroBeast one, and you do it for all drive. If you have my 80 terabyte, you do this for the D, E, O, P, Q, R, F drive. So you click the D, you select. Now D is how they call this? It's an exclusion. So it's never gonna scan the D drive. And you do this for all drive. Now I do not have the 80 terabyte on this video, but I have the E. Go to PC, the F. So all main drive, you click on it. So if you have the RetroBeast, you will have D, E, O, P, Q, R as an exclusion. All right. If you have a Norton or whatever the name security program, you do an exclusion. Very, very important, because I guarantee you will boot, let's say, Mortal Kombat 11, and it's not gonna boot. Okay, that's it. Very easy like that. Let's read if I forget something. So yes, before booting everything, you make sure you rescan your driver booster, your window update, verify that all drive has the proper letter, verify that window security is off and all drive has an exclusion, set your shortcut for what you want. Mostly you need the Beast Universe. That's it. After, you can read all the manual in the wiki. How to control RetroBeast. You have a ton of stuff for your help. Also Discord. I have a big wiki on Discord and people to help you. And the last thing, if you have, oh no, you don't need to activate window, but you can, if you have a problem with your window activation, but it's your personal drive, so I don't know, I just guess. I have a program on the C drive. I don't have the C drive, so forget it. Okay, forget the window activation. That's it. Easy like that. If you need help, go to YouTube, Discord, read my wiki, Dropbox. It's easy like that. So let's boot Beast Universe. Yeah, it says activate window because my window is not activate, but for this installation it's your own C drive, so you should have a window installed. So you have the Beast Universe and everything should works. You should not have an activation window because it's not my flash drive. That's it, guys. Oh, and last, if you need also check your check your right click, go to display, the scale. Now I put for this video, I put at 300. That's the recommended sometime on a big TV, but that's not gonna work for everything. I think 100, 100, 150 it's best to run RetroBeast and all application. I think 300 it's too much because sometimes I have team viewers, some people to help them, and my God, it's too small or it's too big. But sometimes you have to find the right range. If you have problem, you can play with the scale and make sure your resolution is the recommended, of course. You can use HDR if you want also. That's a great. So that's it. That's the installation. That's it. That's all. You just install all the drive. You make sure all drive are properly get the proper letters. The security is removed. That's it. All right, guys. Bye.